We continue to cover the immigration crisis at our borders, where thousands of children are stranded with no clear resolution in sight, guys.
Yes, and it seems as though everyone has an idea about how to fix the situation, as we were saying before. Here's Texas Governor Rick Perry's plan, sending 1,000 National Guard troops to the border.
That's right, because politicians never mess anything up.
Or National Guard troops.
Right,
Never.
Exactly. Fusion's Ted Hesson has been covering the story and joins us now from Washington, D.C. Hi, Ted.
Hi, Ted. How are you?
Hey, Ted.
Good. Thanks for having me.
Ted, what are the specific orders these National Guard troops have been given by the governor?
I think that's a good question. Right now, we don't really know what they'll be doing when they get down on the border. The governor has said they're supposed to serve as a force multiplier, but exactly what that means in practice isn't clear.
Now, Ted, we're talking about pretty safe cities here. Why do we need military intervention at El Paso, for example?
I mean, I think the governor is just looking at this as manpower, but I mean, yeah, El Paso is one of the safest cities in America, if not the safest city in America. So, I mean, you're better off there than in most places when you're talking about crime. I think if you're talking about shoring up the border and helping Border Patrol deal with the tasks they have, perhaps there's a role that the National Guard could play.
Now, Ted, one big question is, who's going to pay for it? Where's the money coming from?
I mean, that is a good question. I think the state of Texas could be on the hook for it, but they certainly don't want to be, and they think that the federal government should pay for it. And we're talking somewhere around $12 million a month to have the National Guard down there, so it could add up after a while.
Do you think that he's got his eye on the White House? Do you think, Perry, this is a political move?
I think, well, everything's a political move when you're talking about politicians, but when someone like Rick Perry, who has a good chance at running for office, yeah, of course. I mean, this shores up his credentials among conservatives as someone who can get tough on immigration when he has to.
Thank you so much, Ted Hesson, immigration expert for Fusion.
Thank you so much. Head over
Thanks
to Fusion.net to check out Ted's full report.